is going on? What is going on, commandos? Hope all is well with you today. I'm up here in my garage doing what it do, enjoying this rainy day we got. Man, let me tell you, I'm a little disappointed because I've had a couple rainy days, right? And I haven't been able to ride. Tomorrow's looking the same. Starting to clear up this evening, but it's been raining pretty much all day here in the coastal empire. But as you already know, when I'm sitting by myself doing nothing, I start jotting down ideas. This is a channel for rookie riders and returning riders, and we share ideas. And a few of you have commented and snapped back at me and made jokes and talked, and I really appreciate that. See back there, I got a couple of bikes back there, a few bikes. I got a Gold Wing, an Indian, and a Lowrider ST. Got that Indian Pursuit 2024. I got that 24 Lowrider ST, and I got a 24 Honda Gold Wing. That does not belong to me. I've had the privilege of being able to ride a Gold Wing that actually belongs to my boss, to the organization, what have you. So I've been riding it around. I put a few hundred miles on it. He's given me the privilege of using it to travel to and from. And I gotta be honest with you, that Gold Wing is solid. I spoke about it before. This ain't the first time I've had it. I spoke about it before. It's very solid, man. I got a friend of mine, a couple of friends of mine. I got my boy Sensei, Ride Fit Nation. Shout out to the Ride Fit Nation family. And he likes to ride Gold Wings. He has his Gold Wing. He's a Gold Wing fanatic now. He just started getting one. And I know I saw your boy Kelly B riding, Kelly B gliding, and out of Texas. I watched his channel, and I see he got one, and Snappy Adventures. It's like the era of Gold Wing is starting to take off. I love the Gold Wing. Don't get me wrong, but it's hard for me to break off of my Indian right now. At some point, when things simmer down and maybe finances balance out, I might be adding one to my stable. I had a little bit of a circumstance, so I'm not going to be able to put one in my stable at the moment until I balance out some things. And if you know me, or if you watch this video a little bit, I like to, you watch my videos a little bit. I like to prepare lists. So as you know, I put it on my trusty phone because it's easy just to type in my notes, right? And we're gonna go through 1 through 5. First one being ignoring a lean angle and slope. Listen, I did this yesterday, and I didn't even realize I was doing it because I never had to park in this location by at my job before. And I was on the Gold Wing, and I went and pulled up, and the Gold Wing don't belong to me, so I don't want to drop it for God's sakes, right? And I pulled up and I leaned, and I felt that joker on this kickstand side feel like it was like kind of too high, and the non-kickstand side started to lean, and I was like, wait a minute, this ain't a good spot. So I had to back up off there, right? I wrote down parking on an uphill slope or uneven pavement without considering a bike's lean. A lean angle can cause the motorcycle to tip over. And I was living that at the moment. So don't do that. Please watch where you put your vehicle as far as the kickstand is concerned. Make sure you're not putting too much stress on the non-kickstand side because it's gonna fall over. Also, number 2, don't park too close to driveways or walkways where traffic flows, right? Or rather driveways or paths where traffic flows. Like if you got a neighbor or somebody or a business that you park near, try to avoid parking too close to their business, because what happens is, and I noticed this as well, my mistake, and they didn't hit the vehicle, but they were backing up, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I wasn't on the vehicle, but they were so close to the front tire as they were backing up, and I had backed my vehicle in, but as they were angling out and turning the rear of their vehicle, they almost clipped my front tire of the Gold Wing, and I thought to myself, this is gonna be a bad day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying. I saw it happening, but thank goodness the vehicle they had like a sensor on it, and they saw it and they corrected themselves. So watch how you park or where you park when it comes to a driveway. Number 3, learn to use your steering lock. Bikes are easy targets, okay? Especially the lighter the bike, the easier the target. I was in Daytona and saw some individuals being upset because their bikes got stolen, or I don't think that I don't know rather if they locked their bike with a steering lock. However, what we don't want you to do is be in a hotel overnight somewhere and they, steal your bike easily because you didn't use your steering lock. All right, and thieves will take advantage of that. Number 4, I'm extremely guilty of, and I catch myself, but I'm extremely guilty of it. And I get really nervous when I realize, oh snap, when the ground is soft, your kickstand will sink. The weight and lean of that bike. My my personal bike, the Indian, is at least 900 pounds plus. I think the Softail, my lowrider ST, I think that's like 781 or something like that. I'm not really sure. I have to double check, but it's over 700. And I put them down on the ground before and watch the kickstand start to sink. And I was like, oh man. So of course you need the little kickstand pad that allows you to not sink too deep, but that's just a minor fix. Try not to park in soft sand, soft dirt, tar. If it's too hot outside, the blacktop could possibly be compressed by the weight of the vehicle. So keep that in consideration as you're looking for a parking spot. And 5, let me tell you something. Some of the people out here may understand this. If you park in downtown Atlanta, they got the little ticket crews out there. I've experienced that. These little downtown districts from these cities got these parking enforcement. Let me tell you, pay attention to the local parking zones, because you're going to catch a ticket and it's going to be your fault. All right. So pay attention to the local parking zones and know the regulations in the area. Look for the signs, because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to mess around and catch a ticket. And some places is 25, 15, 10. I don't know. They may even put a boot on you. I don't know if I've never seen a bike boot before, but I'm sure they got one, right? If they got rotor locks, they got bike boots, right? So just keep that in mind as you are trying to locate a parking spot in your area. My 5 common parking mistakes that I have made consistently, mind you, since I've been tour bike riding. I've corrected myself on some of these things, but sometimes I forget and have to correct myself on the spot. So hopefully what I've thought about and what I wrote down here for you will be helpful. If you're a returning rider or if you're a rookie rider, keep in mind where you park. These are some serious tips I hope that I can help you with. If you have a bike in your garage collecting dust, pull it out, dust it off, gas it up, and enjoy the ride.
I guess that's life in the big city, huh? They say there's no rest for us. Won't you hit this road with me, shawty? You can stand up in the sunroof, let your head down, let the wind hit your face, and just breathe, breathe, breathe.
Everything, but everything was never enough. My heart, my